While the sound of tornado sirens and phone alerts woke many of us up before our alarms went off this morning, thankfully those storms only did minor scattered damage. But if there had been a twister, there were no warning sirens in one community.
That's because city leaders chose not to use them. So News 5's Derick Waller went down to Macedonia to ask the mayor why.
You know, I can't believe we're talking about tornado sirens in this weather, but the city's one siren has not been activated in several years, largely replaced by our cell phones. But some neighbors worry that relying on new technology might just be short-sighted. It's a tornado warning that lit up Eric Farmer's cell phone.
It was loud.
But he still says old-fashioned outdoor tornado sirens, like this one heard overnight in Medina, can't hurt.
Because not everybody's going to have a cell phone. The more the better. I mean, because minutes count.
In Macedonia, a decades-old siren isn't on. The city's police department took to Facebook to tell residents they should invest in a weather radio or make sure their phones are set up to get location-based weather alerts instead.
I don't know that city council would want to go out and spend $1 million.
The city's mayor and city council president telling me that's how much it would cost to install several new outdoor sirens. Since one can't be heard everywhere, still they're open to the discussion.
I think today brought to light that maybe we need to readdress it and have a conversation about it because, you know, I rely on technology, but I know not everyone does.
The mayor even suggesting it go on the ballot.
Would you like to have an alarm system throughout the city? And if you do, then we have to raise taxes.
And keep in mind that outdoor tornado sirens are only intended to be heard outdoors. Still, you may remember that Brunswick actually turned their sirens back on after a tornado touched down there in 2014. Live in Macedonia, Derick Waller, News 5.
All right, Derick, thank you. Now, so does it seem strange that some people heard those tornado sirens or got those phone alerts and others didn't? Well, it turns out it's not really that strange at all. Besides the fact those sirens are technically only meant to be heard by people outside, cities can decide whether or not to sound them, even if they're not directly under the warning. But you should get the alerts on your phone anyway. Those are controlled by the FCC. You have to opt out of them. But if your service is spotty, you may not get them even when you are in the warning area.